Yeah, this will be real disappointing to Bob Stoops, but OU doesn't always whip Missouri's ass anymore. So, with that, I'll open up for questions.
Eli, have you ever been part of one that flipped
No,
quite like that twice?
no, no. I've never seen anything like that before. Obviously, for us to score, have them drive the length of the field was a little bit surprising. As well as we were playing defensively, and then for us to turn the ball over like that. I just can't say how proud I am of Drew Pine for all the crap he's taken. I feel like I'm up here all the time having to defend my quarterback, which is not great. But for all the crap he's taken on Twitter and X, for him to come out here, ignore the noise, some of it from y'all in this room, he goes out there and y'all can raise up and look at me like it's not, but it is, okay? He goes out there and delivers in the keyest moments in the fourth quarter after fans have been booing. He just goes out there and delivers. And that's the thing I love about this team is we love y'all when you're cheering for us, and when you're not, we just keep on rolling. We're gritty. We're really, really gritty. And atmosphere was amazing. It was unbelievable amazing. But for the team just to stick together the way they did, shoot, ball's on the 25-yard line. It looks like it's there's no way we're going to get it down there. Hits a slant, get a penalty, throws a little play to Lou, and then to throw the game-tying touchdown to Theo was pretty awesome. So extremely proud of our guys, extremely proud of Drew Pine, extremely proud of our defense for, them to continue to go out there. The first 9 points of the game, fake punt, fourth down, and then a penalty on special teams. Otherwise they don't give up anything, and they never even flinched. They just kept going out there. And it's the brotherhood of this team that is so special, so special. And when you have you have the injuries, and you have your backup quarterback, and your center goes down. I mean, that's another thing. Drake Heismeyer goes in for was in there the whole time after Theo's touchdown on the screen, and we didn't miss a beat. So extremely proud of everybody on that team for just doing their job and doing it as well as they possibly could, no matter the circumstance. Both coordinators, I thought, did an excellent job. 9-3 at halftime, and I can't wait for that mini-movie to come out. I mean, we all knew we were exactly where we wanted to be. We hadn't turned the ball over. We had established the run game. We knew it was going to turn our way, and took a little bit, but we got there.
Coach, after Alabama, Drew Pine said to reporters, I could either throw up in the ball or I could put my head down. I could grind this week to get better. What did you see throughout this week that led you to believe you could do something you did tonight?
I see him in practice every day. I've seen his game tape. He's played a lot of college football. He's won a lot of college football games as a starter. And one bad outing doesn't define a player. We have to quit reacting to every single play. Like, let guys play, man. There's a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL through 3 interceptions. They don't go to the bench. You don't shoot them and get another one. You let them play through it, okay? And Drew is a competitor. He had a great 2 weeks of practice. He was in here grinding on tape. We had a game plan that fit exactly who he was. I mean, he was excellent. 11 for 19 on third downs. I mean, just excellent. Pushing up in the pocket, making big-time throws to Luther Burden. So there wasn't a shadow of doubt within this building. Within this building, there's no doubt. There was no doubt. So.
Eli, you said at halftime you knew you had him where you wanted. Was there any game plan change in the second half, or did the execution get better?
No,
or did things open up?
Both, but we were setting the table to be able to throw the ball in the second half. But we couldn't go out there and make a mistake early or take a bunch of sacks or lose field position. You have to establish the run game. And that's what we did. And those yardage started bleeding to longer yardage, and then it opened up the pass game, and we took advantage of it when we needed to. I mean, Drew had a great quarterback draw. I mean, so.
Eli, what can you say about Theo and just the big time moments he came for you?
And he's always been that way. I know this. There was a moment in the third quarter when we went 3 and out. He came over there, was really, really frustrated, and I just grabbed him and pulled him aside and said, "Hey, we need it one play at a time, one play at a time." And credit to him, what he had, 4 catches for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's a pretty big time moment.
Eli, what does this win, this moment do for what you want to do the rest of the year?
I mean, it's just one game at a time, and sets us up for next week to be another big-time game. South Carolina won. I'm sure they'll be ranked next week, so we'll get to go to Columbia for the Mayor's Cup, and we'll get a chance to compete for, an opportunity versus 2 ranked teams. Of course, normally when we lose, we fall in our rankings, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Coach, how do you feel about the defensive line playing up front?
They kicked ass tonight. I mean, they kicked ass all night, looked like to me. So.
Coach Tristan Newsom had that sack at the end of the game, but he also had 10 tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss. What do you like from Tristan tonight?
Relentless. Played relentless. Dialed into the game plan. I mean, him and Corey Flagg were all over the place. And obviously a sack and 2.5 fumbles. And, it's awesome. We do a drill every Monday and Tuesday called the Bolton drill, and it's specifically a step over, ball comes out, and we scoop and score. And, we talk about all the time, I've said it to y'all, practice execution equals game day reality. And that's exactly what happened with Zion Young. It's teach tape. It's awesome.
Eli, what did you see from Jamal Roberts' contributions in the second half?
Yeah, I thought he was really tough runner. Unfortunate on that last play, but didn't flinch. Went back in there and protected and did what we needed him to do.
Coach, talk about establishing the run. Talk about the offensive line and the part they played and being able to do that.
Yeah, I thought, Armand brought a lot of physicality to the game, and I think, they run a lot of different fronts and a lot of different stunts, and so, it's challenging for us to always be hat on a hat and not get on edges, but I thought those guys really did a nice job of mumbling up their twist game in the middle and getting after it.
Coach, I know you guys are focused on the things in this building, but 5 2-loss teams, 3 1-loss teams, 0 undefeated teams in the SEC. Just how open is this conference, and what's this opportunity for you guys given the win?
Yeah, it just continues to allow each game to be important. I think for us, we have to just be 1-0. The biggest thing for us is don't let pressure or any of that stuff matter. Most important game we're going to play on this year is the Mayor's Cup. And it's going to be an awesome opportunity to go into Columbia and play a really good team that's surging right now. So we'll have our hands full. I don't want to think about anything other than that.
Coach, you mentioned having a little bit different game plan for Drew tonight. Just how different is that from what you want to be able to do with Brady in the game, and what did that look like from a preparation standpoint, having maybe 2 different game plans?
Well, it's just experience within the system and making sure we call plays that he's comfortable with. When you go into a game, your quarterback has a lot to say in how you're trying to attack a team based off what he likes, and so what he's comfortable with. And so Drew's got a different feel and a different style, and so we knew we needed to establish the run to take some pressure off of him, and I thought he delivered. I thought he did a really nice job stepping up in the pocket.
Coach, there were a couple plays where some of the fans were actually calling for Drew to play like Brady, be like Brady. Obviously, he didn't do that. He talked about him being himself and finding plays for him to be comfortable. How important for this program is it going to be down the stretch, however long he's going to be able to play, for him to be himself and kind of do things that make him okay and comfortable?
Yeah, I think you asked and answered your own question. So I think it's going to be really important for Drew just to be himself and play to his strengths, and us as a team to build an offense around his strengths.
Sure, the first half, the offense not quite clicking at the level you might have wanted in the first half. What did you see from Drew Pine at halftime, and what did you report?
What I saw from everybody, no panic. It's a 4-quarter game. We're a gritty team. Jacob Peeler reminded everybody that we are undefeated in the last 2 years in 1-score games, and we weren't going to lose this one. And I guess the team realized that and believed in it, and we all believed in it. And we don't play 30 minutes; we play 60.
Coach, tomorrow, 15 completions, only 74 passing yards. What does that tell you about the defensive backs today?
Yeah, Corey Batoon had a heck of a game plan, and if it wasn't for, like I said, the field position and some crazy stuff in the first half, it would have been a lot different. So really proud of him.
Can you tell us on the strip sack? With 45 seconds left, are you at that point preparing for overtime, and do you know what you did, what your reaction was when that ball hit the ground?
So actually, I was discussing when we were going to use our final timeout to try to force them into a punt and go block it. So we weren't thinking overtime. We were thinking about how do we win the game in that situation. When I saw the ball on the ground, I was actually down there because I was close to the official, and then I saw Z pick it up. My immediate reaction was to turn and keep everybody off the field because I knew there was going to be time left. So I'm one of these guys, as y'all have seen in my reactions on the field. I can tell it's 0-0. I don't really celebrate anything.
It's been a long time since these two programs met. How alive did the rivalry feel?
Felt pretty good. I thought Coach Stoops did a nice job stirring it up this summer, and I thought their coaches did some stuff this summer that felt like they stirred it up a little bit with some tweets and different things. So our guys were ready.